Campbell team coming in here. Got a great amount of respect for Coach McKeegan and their program, and I mean, it's going to be a real challenge for us tomorrow afternoon. And I know our guys are excited to play game 2, but we know what kind of team and program Campbell is, and great respect for them.
What are some of the things you see on film with Campbell?
Incredible offensive system, very disciplined on defense. Their players, Del Orso, I mean, is obviously he's one of the best players in their conference in terms of incredible freshman season. Moxtecas was their leading scorer last game, very good. They run their offense through their fives. They're very skilled players, great passers, so going to present some real challenges for us.
You weren't happy with the defense on Monday night. How has the guys bounced back and practice defensively?
It's been 2 days of straight defense.
With Campbell, the familiarity of playing them last year, you guys have some players back. They do too. How much does that factor into this game?
I'm not sure yet. I think Campbell they have a great system, what they do. They really do. And long before I was at ECU, I've followed Campbell as a program. They got a rich tradition basketball-wise, and obviously their offensive system is very good, very solid, very difficult to defend. So, there are some different players. There's some new players. We have obviously some new players, some different players. But in terms of the familiarity as far as players go, I don't think this game that's what it's about.
For Brandon's 29-9, is that the type of performance that you expect from him on a nightly basis?
We would take it. We would definitely take it. I know that's not an expectation. I think the expectation is that Brandon is a great teammate, a leader of this team. He's somebody that we rely a lot on in a lot of different areas. And we need him to be a great rebounder, a great defender. Brandon knows we have the utmost confidence in him in terms of offense, shooting the basketball, scoring the basketball. We've alluded that he has added a lot to his game offensively, and he showed it the other night. But honestly, whether it's Ezra or Bobby or Jaden or Quentin, we have great confidence in all our guys offensively. We got to just defend and rebound the right way.
When you watched the tape defensively, was it effort related or was it just not being in the right spot? What did you see there?
I don't think it was effort related, or it was, and I said it right after the game, and I felt that it was isolation defense, and it was And this will be a real challenge for us tomorrow, because what I thought right after the game was we tried to do everything on the first side of the floor, first side on offense, first side on defense. We felt like if we do it on the first side, so now the possession gets into the 15 seconds, 20 seconds, and we lost our discipline because of it. Effort was still there, but all of a sudden you start lunging, you start doing things like that. There's no better team in the country that's going to make us play into 20 seconds, 15, 25 seconds. They're great at it. So it's going to really test us to see. But I don't think it was effort-based. It wasn't position-based. It was more just discipline late in the clock and isolation defense, like I thought in the press conference after the game.
We didn't see any Asir on whatever day that was, first day of the season. How's he coming along? And was that an X's and O's thing, or is he just?
I think it's a freshman thing. I think if you play 15 guys, everyone says, "Hey, why is the rotation so big?" If you play 8 guys, they say, "Why aren't you playing the 15th guy?" So I think this is just normal stuff from a game. Not everyone's going to play every game. This is part of sports.
For Caleb, he was your guys' facilitator with 6 assists, led the team, and then also scored double digits with 11. What do you think of his performance?
Awesome. I thought Caleb was really, really good on offense as a point guard. He ran the team. He did exactly what we needed to do on offense. Defensively, nobody checked our box in terms of what we felt our standard is defensively. And obviously, we've worked 2 days on it. That doesn't mean we're there by any means. We got a long way to go. I mean, it's November. It's early November. We're game 2. We have a long, long way to go defensively. But Caleb did a really nice job on offense. He ran our team. Again, but he's in the same boat with everybody defensively. We have to be a lot better.
You guys are clearly being careful with Bobby. How has he kind of bounced back his hamstring the last few days?
Yeah, no, he's been great. You said it. We're just being smart. Again, we talked about this before game 1, just kind of like a pitch count. We got to understand minutes, and we got to understand how long he's in stretches, because fatigue plays into some of these things. But he was better the day after the game. He's better 2 days after. He was better the first practice. And so we're building that up. We're just trying to build that up to get back to where there isn't a pitch count on him eventually.
Anything else?
I was just going to ask, last week I asked you about opening night atmosphere and just what you were excited about. Did it live up to the hopes, and what did you think of just the whole night in general?
Yeah, it exceeded it. You know, we just love this fan base, Pirate Nation, Greenville. Just the way they came out and supported in the first game. The student section was phenomenal. I mean, for the student section to be sold out on the first game, I think so appreciative of our administration and what they did to pour into the game atmosphere. Obviously, the seats, the lights, having, you know, kind of gifts for the students when they came in, whether it's pom-poms or t-shirts or balloons or whatever it may be. I think all that stuff is what college basketball is about, and we're very appreciative of this fan base, of this community, and our administration for allowing Minji's to feel like that in the first game.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach.